Hello, my babies. So just so you know, sage and incense has already been turned on. I already cleaned on the whole room. Cleaned out the whole room, but I had to turn the fan on, so we can't do it on video because I have to get up and cross the room, and let's just leave it like that. So today's hot. I need the fan. Anywho, while we get ready for today's collective, what's the energy for this collective? I'm feeling a little nostalgic, so we're gonna go old school. Number 4, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been, being a part of my growth. Those of you who take the time to subscribe either to Patreon or Facebook, that is my main source of income. So thank you so much for your support. But I'm also grateful to those of you who comment, those of you who react, share, send stars, those of you who are making sure to follow either my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. All of those things genuinely make a difference. So let's get started. This is number 4, love. Oh, okay. But it's like the advice of the dead with this one. It says, act responsibly, bearing in my mind not only your needs, but also what they will cause and the environment you live in. Act responsibly, keeping in mind your needs, but also what they will cause in the environment you live in. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about today's collective. We've got the King of Swords. Oh, this feels like a continuation. Tell me about today's collective. Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Tell me about today's collective. Judgment. Nine of Swords. The High Priestess. Oh, perfect. 3. 7 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Queen of Wands. This is, I'm not going to lie, this is getting a little old. I'm not sure why this keeps showing up. 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Apparently, some King of Swords is really facing a dilemma, and I don't know why I'm connected to this person's decision, but it keeps showing up over and over, and I'm so sorry if it starts getting repetitive. Sometimes that happens, and I cannot control what comes out in the readings. But this is a continuation because we have the King of Swords still dealing with what we were talking about in the previous collective. The anxiety is right front and center. Even if their wish is to pursue someone else, I think that this is a very appropriate follow-up because in the other collective, I said this person's afraid of being the villain. They're afraid of being looked at like, oh, you hurt somebody, you did them wrong. This is saying, yeah, sometimes we have needs, but just because those are valid needs or valid wants doesn't mean it's not going to hurt another person. So for example, I'm going to give you an example, okay? Let's say when we talk about preference when it comes to attraction, right? Some people are attracted to the mind. Other people are attracted to the physical appearance. Other people are attracted to the personality, like they're funny, they're a comedian. So imagine that you're somebody who's attracted by somebody's personality. They have to be interesting. They've got to be funny. And that's the type of person you're attracted to. And yet somebody comes up to you and they're really intelligent. They're a brainiac. And they're not ugly, but they have the personality of a wet rag, okay? Telling them that would seem hurtful. So maybe you can word it a little better, but it's still going to hurt that person when you tell them, look, I've got a certain desire, a certain need. This is my type, and I'm sorry, but you're not my type. That would be hurtful, but it's the truth, right? So I think the Oracle card is basically touching on the fact of honoring our needs, but also honoring how our needs may impact others. Just because we have a need or we have a want doesn't mean we get to dismiss, well, this is just what I want, so I don't really care how other people feel about it. You don't have to say it like that. That's actually one of the biggest things right now in the dating world, where people go around telling people, oh, we don't like this in women, or we don't like this in men. Honestly, just be yourself. Just be yourself. There's always going to be somebody attracted to the type of person you are, because variety is the spice of life. Nobody likes the same thing. So let's get into this, because this already feels like an interesting one. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just going to keep, it's going to keep reiterating the fact that this masculine with the Seven of Wands, they've already fought. They have fought and fought and fought to deny this need. In fact, when I was looking at these cards, I had already seen the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups. This person took their feelings and they put them in a casket. And they nailed it shut, thinking, I'm never going to think about this person. I have to stop. I'm committed to someone else. I made that choice, made my bed, now I have to lie in it. But the Five of Pentacles showed up twice. They feel so alone. They feel so devastated. Like it's the energy of you know, that all by myself. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm laughing at my singing, okay? Anywho. It's that energy. Even even if they're with another person, I don't know if you've been in this situation. I have. But you can be married to somebody and feel so far apart. There's so much distance because you're not emotionally connected to that person. That's what their issue is. They're trying. They really tried to bury this and focus on where they're at. They keep showing up as King of Swords because they were really trying to do the right thing. Now, if you're with someone who's a sleazebag and has been cheating, this is not your story. Because this person in this collective has shown up repeatedly as King of Swords, meaning they're trying to do the right thing. But this has been weighing on them. And it's gotten heavier and heavier. And all they do is sit there and regret and sorrow, reliving this separation over and over. Which is why they're getting to this point of, I can't take this anymore. Hold on. It's why they're getting to this point of, I've fought this long enough. Now I want to go for what I want. Tell me about the King of Swords. Three of Wands. See, this Three of Wands, you remember that little the red thread from the Chinese god of marriage? This person has just arrived to the conclusion that they're most likely fated to be with that person that they can't stop thinking about. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords. Clarity. They finally received clarity. And look at this. It's a woman tying a man up. So it's almost like they're submitting. Not submitting to this person, but they're like giving in to fate. That's what they feel like. They're giving in to this emotion. They're going to stop fighting it. Three of Cups. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. This is it's the thought of this other person has been slowly driving them crazy. Look at this Nine of Swords. It's not even swords. It's like 9 different points of pressure on someone's head with this contraption. That's what this person has been dealing with. That's how they finally got to the point of, I can't fight this anymore. This is going to kill me. Because that's what it feels like. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Got the Hermit and the Page of Wands. See, I mentioned this before. With the Hermit, this person thought this is just a flirtation. This is just a crush. It was, a passing thing. I just need to let this go. And they withdrew. They pulled their energy back. They did everything they could. They might have even ghosted that person because they were trying to seal their emotions away. They were trying to push them down. 5 of Wands. Okay, look at this. 2 different cards where it shows withdrawing and yet observing from a distance. So the person that they're dealing with, or the person that they have their eye on, they might be flirting with other people because they show up with Page of Wands energy. They might be dating other people. I don't see anything serious, but it's definitely driving this person wild. They don't like it. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Death. Wow. Yeah. Let's see what's underneath here. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Strength. What did I just tell you? Did I just tell you they're watching, they're observing? Page of Swords. They're still watching this Queen of Cups. And the more that they watch, it's almost like they pulled away. They did everything they could to fight this. All they could do, instead of stepping into her world, they just observed her from far away. But the more that they observe her, their feelings just went deeper until they feel like she's got some sort of power over them that they just can't fight. Tell me about Judgment. Six of Pentacles. It's interesting because the 6 of Pentacles came out over here, but it came out with the Death card. And it's coming out again with the Judgment card. Because I think that this person's ancestors are encouraging them to pursue their love. They're asking them to stop investing where they've been investing and go try somewhere else. But because they might have ghosted the person that they actually have feelings for, part of their anxiety, part of their worry, their fear, and this is a fear that they're almost a little obsessed with because the 8 of Swords shows the devil over here, is that they might not persuade her to let them back in. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid she doesn't want to be with them anymore. That they might have blown this opportunity. That she might... Yeah, she just might not be open to it. Let's see. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. But I will say, the fact that all the major arcanas are supportive, Death card, Judgment, especially a Judgment showing like a whole team of ancestors. I feel like this person is underestimating the support, the spiritual support they have in this connection. Tell me about the 9 of Swords. Look at that. Queen of Swords. What did I tell you? That's their fear. Right now, she's coming across to them very cold. 7 of Cups. The Star. King of Wands. See, and she's showing up as the opposite. On the outside, they might be a King of Swords. But on the inside, they want to be body to body. Like, body to body. I don't know why I changed my voice. That's all they think about. All they think about is being pressed up against her. She is their fantasy, their illusion. And they're terrified of the fact that she keeps showing up indifferent to them. That's why they're like, well, for all I know, all the time and energy I've invested in this other connection, I walk away from it and then I go towards someone who doesn't want me. So why should I even try? Is kind of their debate. Tell me about the High Priestess. 7 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Ooh, Two of Cups. Magician. They are aware that the way that they left things with this feminine does not help their image with her. They sabotage this connection on purpose. Seven of Swords. Even here, it almost looks like he's forcing her to drink this goblet, even though I know it's not forced. But when we're thinking about pairing that with the Seven of Swords, they did something that they knew would sever this connection. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is the 10. They did it almost in an attempt of, if this person hates me, they will stop being a temptation because they'll stop flirting with me. They'll stop being nice to me. They'll stop. You'll know if this story resonates with you if this person did something or said something that made the High Priestess, which is the feminine, end the connection. A piece of them was devastated, Three of Swords, but they did it on purpose because they felt like this is the only way I can stay faithful. This is the only way I can stay loyal. I have to do or say something so horrid that this High Priestess is like, fuck you. Get out of my life. Hold on, 1 second. And then they were like, okay, now all I have to do is seal these feelings away and heal. And then I'm good. I'm golden. I'll stay faithful. I'll stay loyal. That didn't work though. They kept investing all this energy and this other connection, and it's not working because this isn't where they want to be. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, it's a lot of cards. Okay. We got the Three of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, I know we've gotten several stories like this. But I want to say I'm not defending this king, but these stories can at least help us understand that not every person that does something hurtful is doing it because they're a narcissist and they're an evil villain. And, you know, sometimes people do things because they think that they're doing the right thing. And here, this king definitely felt like I need to get this person away from me, because with the Strength card, right, that came up a while ago, they felt like they're weak around this person. And since they're trying to do the right thing, they have to make this person not want to be around them, because it's like they felt like they didn't have the will to push this person away. So they had to do something that would make this person push them away. And they're doing it under the mentality of, this is the right thing to do. This is how I honor my commitment to wherever else I'm at. Because with the Three of Cups, this person felt like if I keep investing into the connection with this High Priestess, it's going to end up in a very sexual place, because they could not stop thinking of her that way. So they had to put an end to it. They had to do something that left this feminine hurt. But with the Three of Pentacles here, what the feminine may not realize, Three of Pentacles here, it shows the masculine fully supporting the feminine's energy or her weight. I feel like they might have made her think the connection is over, but they're carrying her with them. That's what this energy tells me. Like they're her memories, or not her, but the memories between them, the moments between them, things that really influence this person's emotions towards this feminine, they're carrying all that with them. They've never stopped carrying that with them. And we have the 10 of Cups here with Justice. They felt like if I just carry those memories, that'll be enough to hold me over. That'll be enough to, I know this sounds so dramatic, but I just have to say it. That'll be enough to keep me going. But it wasn't. And they're getting to this point where they're like, look, I'm going to have to ask for a divorce, or I'm going to have to ask for, maybe it's not a marriage. Maybe they're just committed to someone else. There's some severing of a contract because they're like, I can't. I've been stuck this whole time. I don't know how long it's been, but it's like their life has been stuck. They stopped. Time stopped for them the moment that this relationship fell apart. And they were hoping and waiting it would continue. It never did, because their life, you know what I'm getting? I feel like these two might have been a divine union. And the masculine, either one, took a detour with someone that they weren't supposed to take a detour with, or two, because the masculine was so concerned about, I don't want people looking at me in a bad way. I don't want them thinking I'm the villain. They stayed in a connection they were not supposed to stay with, because that's how they know. That's how you'll know. When you're in your purpose, when you're on your path, you'll know you are, because things are just moving forward. If you feel stuck, that means you are hitting a wall, because you're turning in a direction you're not supposed to go in. When you go in the right direction, you'll move forward. The fact that they stayed stuck should have been a huge hint that they weren't walking the right path. I'll tell you about the Hanged Man. The Wheel and the Tower. I'm going to do one more. Give me one more for the Hanged Man. The Chariot. Look at that. Look at that. Ten of Cups again. Justice. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I knew, because I keep seeing that red thread of fate. These two were fated to be together. And this person made the wrong choice in the past. And now, it almost feels like the connection with, I'm going to say the Empress, because so far she's shown up as Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and then the other collective she showed up as an Empress. The connection with this Empress was supposed to bring out in them the determination of, I'm going to pursue love regardless of who doesn't like it. And they didn't do that. Therefore, they've stayed stuck, because it's a challenge they have not overcome yet, which they're still struggling with, as we saw in the first collective. Tell you about the Queen of Wands. I want to touch on the fact, Eight of Swords. Tell you about the Queen of Wands. I want to touch on the fact that you can pursue, okay, for example, the example I gave about someone preferring personality over looks, or Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. You can go down the path you want without going out of your way to hurt other people. So, for example, if somebody says things like, "Oh, I don't like attractive people because they're more likely to cheat," well, that's just an indication of a wound. Physical attraction has nothing to do with someone's fidelity. And if that person goes around, saying, "Oh, I was asked out by this really handsome person, but I chose the ugly one because they're going to be more loyal," that's going to hurt the person that got rejected, because now you're comparing them. You could have just said, my preference is somebody that I don't feel threatened by. You could have just said that. Like, I'm insecure. I can't date a good-looking person. So you can pursue what you want without going out of your way to make other people feel small. So, for example, in this situation, if this person wants a divorce or a separation, they want to, because it doesn't always have to be a marriage. Maybe they're just committed to each other. They want to leave behind some other person. They can, and they can pursue someone else without making that other person feel bad, in the sense that, like, if they walk away and they immediately get with someone else, of course that's going to hurt the person they were with. But if they walk away and they give themselves some time, that's how they show this person, look, I honor the time that we spent together. Even if we realized we weren't right for each other. I am going to give you time to heal, give me time to heal, and then eventually I will move forward. If they are like hopping from one relationship to another, of course they're going to leave a string of broken hearts behind. That's not okay, right? So you can pursue love without going out of your way to hurt someone else, without, ignoring how following your happiness is going to affect others. So in this scenario, they're getting ready to move forward. In fact, at the Eight of Wands, I feel like they're going to make a move pretty soon. Because I feel like this person has been in this place where the moment that they disconnected from this Empress, their life stopped, like braked. They have not been able to move forward. They've been stuck in this, I don't know how long it's been, however long it's been, they've been stuck in this continual cycle of what if I had done this? And what if I had done that? And what if I had just said this? And what if I had just acted different? To the point where it's just, that's what's putting them in this place of like, look, I have to go pursue the person I want. I have to put a close to this because I want to invest with this person. And it's driving me crazy that I'm investing with the wrong one. Well, I've got to support that. Even if it hurts the person they're walking away from, they're hurting her more by staying and desiring someone else. That doesn't mean they can't give a grace period after walking away to, whoever they're walking away from, give them time to heal, give them time to recuperate from the loss, if that makes sense. So that's what I got. Hopefully this gave somebody some guidance or clarity out there. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. Bye-bye.